So Godzilla does exist in this universe. It's just that at this point Godzilla's really old and has gotten quite a few wounds from battle. So they took his DNA. Well, actually, no. They took his DNA. They also took DNA from a lot of other animals. So gene pool, saltwater crocodile, bearded dragon, pit viper. Even though crocodile, I'm pretty sure crocodiles open their mouth pretty wide enough. Electric eel, Who Man, and Godzilla. So the reason why I added the electric eel, not because they're able to electrocute. That's part of the reason why Croczilla is able to absorb lightning through his dorsal plates. So I thought I might have added that, but I don't know. I don't know if eels are able to do that. I don't know if eels are able to absorb lightning. Probably not. So yeah, um, the bearded dragon, because I have a pet bearded dragon. Hank. Hey, buddy. Okay, I'll leave you alone. And also to kind of have an excuse for the spiky beard, and also because I have facial hair. This. The pit viper. So yeah, his bite could potentially be venomous. It's mild venom, so it's not fatal. Well, it's not fatal to big kaiju. It does hurt smaller kaiju though. And also, since that's basically a snake, his tail is kind of his tail's more. He can use his tail to constrict smaller kaiju, or to just throw kaiju. You know, a human, so that way he has high intelligence and knows how to use his and knows how to take advantage of take it look for it disadvantages that opponents have. The saltwater crocodile, it's obvious. The saltwater crocodile is obvious visually. You know, the snout, the short limbs, and the tail, big. And then Godzilla, of course, for his gargantuan size, the dorsal plates, being able to use an atomic breath, as well as gaining some other powers Godzilla has. So that means that means Croczilla is an even better swimmer. Croczilla fights amazing underwater, even against entirely aquatic opponents. He will dominate 99% of the time. Sometimes here and there he'll lose to aquatic opponents, but that's kind of rare because, like I said, 99% of the time he wins. In just about any battle, Croczilla can win. It could be in a volcano. It could be in space. It could be on land. It could be underground. It could be in the sky. So the only so with all this so another thing is, with all the pros, there's also cons, obviously. Like for example, Croczilla is not good in cold, frigid environments. So places like because mostly due to having a lot of reptile in them, and as you know, a lot of most if not all reptiles are cold blooded. So if he stays in cold, frigid areas for too long, he could freeze to death and die. So yeah, almost all of him is heavily armored and, and protected. The only thing that obviously is not really protected really well is his eyes. But I don't really think anybody would really go for the eyes. So I don't really count that as a weakness. Croczilla has autism. That's not a con. That's not a bad thing. I'm just throwing that out there. So yes, he's also friends with some of my other OCs. The ones I've shown before: Rallion, Titanicus, Galapodon, Serpentius, as well as a lot of others that I have never shown you before. Like there's Pangirus, which is obviously a pangolin with Anguirus with like pangolin, and there's also a little bit of armadillo in there. So just and in Kylosaur. So Serpentius is a has green anaconda. You know, actually no, fuck sea snake. Got some. Dang, am I really forgetting? Serpentius is basically the serpentine creature that. And then there's Tyasalus, which is another serpentine creature. Crystalac and Obsidius are here, yeah, boy. There's Gatorzilla, which is pretty obvious. Gariozilla, Caymanzilla. There's also an albino variation of Gatorzilla. Kong exists here. Rodan exists here. There's Cardinal Dan because why the frick not? Rodan and a freaking Cardinal. Also a Harpy Eagle in there too because with Harpy Eagle DNA, he's gonna be pretty darn ferocious. And also the reason why I have a Cardinal here is because I go to Glendale High School, and the mascot of that place is a Cardinal. So yeah, go Cardinals. But he actually does have two a brother and a sister who who are Planetarian Croczilla and Space Croczilla. Planetarian Croczilla is basically Biolante. And Space Croczilla, obviously. Except Space Croczilla doesn't come from Planetarian Croczilla. So, anyways, I'll show this again when it's colored and more detailed. So yeah, just tell me what you think about this in the comments. I'll see you later, guys, I guess.